Well, one of those taking the fight online is with me in the studio. Eden Frankel is a social activist at the Israeli Center for Young Leaders. Thank you very much for being with us.
Great to be here.
Nice to meet you. There's a lot of anti-Israel hate on the internet right now. It's a bit of an understatement. What's your strategy for dealing with it?
Well, firstly, the majority that we see, it's actually a small group of people that are very, very loud and very vocal about their opinions. And we're not trying to convince them. Their idea is set in stone. They have their opinion. We're trying to get to the majority that's actually sitting on the side. There's a large group of people that are sitting on the fence, still trying to see what side they want to pick, and we're calling out to them.
And I mean, it's just the stunning lack of information that a lot of people have. They simply have very strong opinions, but they don't have any information or any facts to back it up.
Yeah, and that's why we're very focused on trying to get our truth, the truth here on the ground as teenagers, one to another. We're trying to bring the facts out and bring out the truth, because, you know, with a lot of fake news and stuff that's flying around, it becomes very difficult to keep up with everything.
You are a teenager. You're pretty young to take this on. How did it all come about? How did you get started?
Well, the program, right, they go through schools and they're like, hey, we have this program where we give you the skills to become young ambassadors and to represent your country as leaders. And I was interested. And so I signed up, and then we started going through all these classes and through all these courses where we gain skills to represent diplomatically and create these online content. And so we just kind of rolled from there, and I don't know, I just went to it naturally, I guess.
Have you changed any minds, do you think? Do you think you've won many people over?
Yeah, so a great example that I have of this is I lived in Singapore for 8 years throughout elementary school and middle school. I have a great friend, he's a Pakistani Muslim, and at the start of the war, he called me up and he said, I can't support Israel. I know that this is something that might pain you, but I can't do it. I feel like I must stand with the Palestinian people. And I told him, well, firstly, let's stop for a minute. I can understand standing with the Palestinian people, but you're kind of making them seem like it's Hamas, and they're not the same. Because he had this opinion that it was sort of like Hamas representing the Palestinian people, which it's not. And so I talked to him, and I told him, look, firstly, let's separate Hamas from the Palestinian people, and then let's move from there, because I think it's terrible to see all this loss of life and everything, but we got to understand that this Hamas, which is an ISIS terror organization, it's not the Palestinian people. And I think I managed to change his mind and sort of bring him a bit more away from supporting Hamas.
Are you still friends?
Oh, we're great friends, yeah.
Oh, that's nice to know. And of course, when you talk to people, they go and talk to their friends.
Yeah, exactly, and it spreads by word of mouth.
Right, and so you lived in Singapore for many years. What is the feeling towards Israel like there?
I can't say for sure, but I know that Singapore and Israel have had very good connections over the year, especially in terms of military support and economical stuff. It's a good partnership, but I don't think they've been too vocal about whether they support or not.
What would you say to Israelis who are studying abroad or working abroad? Because sadly, a lot of people are hiding their identity now. Even people who are not Israeli, just Jewish people, are having to hide their identity. What advice would you give them?
Oh, that's a tough question. I mean, we've seen this very loud voice that has come out and sort of almost try to hunt them. I feel like the thing that they can do now is stick together. You have to stick together and be proud. I feel if you're proud and you don't let people talk down to you or sort of bully you into a corner, and you stand up for yourself and fight to be a Jew, to be an Israeli, and be proud of yourself, I think that's the best thing you can do right now.
You have to keep your cool, not lose your temper.
Yeah.
That's good. Good advice, Eden. Thank you very much. Good luck to you with the work you're doing. Very important work. Eden Frankel there. Thank you very much.
Thank you.